Okay.
Any percent above 50 is still most.
So here we go. This is first tier list. Let's see how this works out. You guys are just gonna have to deal with the scroll a little bit because this list is enormous. So how does this happen? Do I get to pick and choose, or do we just go down the list starting from the beginning?
I say just start.
However you want.
Okay, because I'm probably gonna go pick and choosy a little bit, like jump around a bit, because it's going in order is gonna be like. Man, I don't want to end this out by dealing with the guys that like just don't fucking matter. But also, they're not in goddamn order. Why is the Ashen Wolves guy at the very, very end? He's more important than half the people on this list.
He's on here twice.
Why? Tier lists are weird. I don't get these people. I think I have to fix this screen a little bit again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get that up closer to the top.
I forgot that Yuri existed and added him later.
He's just so not important, realistically.
What? The Lord of the Fourth House isn't important, but he's purple.
Okay, so...
But he's named after a star.
So we start off with the Byleths, right? Byleth B. B for Byleth. Male Byleth C. Worse than female Byleth. Alright.
True.
We're off to a good start. Actually, male Byleth is just a D. No, male Byleth sucks. What? Fisheye Byleth, best Byleth. I'm waiting for a counter argument. If you will not provide one, then we will continue.
No. You right.
I mean, they're both statues at the end of the day. But I like Byleth's overcoat. It's realistic. Because it existed in real life.
I don't think it's realistic. She doesn't wear the sleeves and it stays on.
No, that's actually a thing.
No, but like people, not action heroes. It doesn't stay on. I've tried. People can wear a coat like that and they are wrong for it.
You haven't tried hard enough.
Okay, so here's, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know what? We're not gonna do that yet. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add a row above, alright? And here we're gonna go, God tier, alright?
God tier.
And we're just gonna go ahead and put these two straight into there because, Sky Goddess Ingrid and Father God Dedue, they're just, yeah, that's it. They are
Dude
the,
is amazing.
Ingrid goes a little bit above. So she's the top, Dedue's the second.
Hear me out. Ingrid has less attack.
I don't care.
And
Ingrid is untouchable. Ingrid can be built to such a degree that she literally cannot be hit. She doesn't need higher attack if nobody can hit her.
But she does need attack if she doesn't want to do 0 damage.
She does. She has attack. She has. I've used her in all but one of my runs, and the one that I didn't has scarred me for life because it was Black Eagles, and I had to fight her, and she I felt like she called me out from beyond the screen for what the fuck are you doing? What have you done with your life?
I recruited her for Black Eagles. She was bad.
Because Black Eagles is bad. It managed to corrupt the best character in the game. That's just the proof. Proof in the pudding, right there. But yeah, no, realistically, Ingrid is my favorite character in the game. Not just because you can build her into a Falcon Knight that can't be touched. I like her writing. I like her character. It's very good.
I have no opinion, but the dude is cool because he's cool.
The dude is cool because he's an Armor Knight. He's like the Armor Knight for the game. He doesn't move and he gets 4 extra defense. He's very good.
Well, that's like Jade, but better.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about Dedue's ranking. He deserves to be S tier.
If you delist Sylvain, our friendship is over.
Put him down. Put him in there.
Don't challenge me. No, Sylvain's honestly not a D, but he's not bad. Where would I put Sylvain? He's not an S.
C.
He's very far from S. He's not an A rank.
B.
Of of he's like the stand-in. He's the Blue Lion stand-in for the Horse Knight Lord, right? The other houses have Ferdinand and Lorenz, and I'm just gonna do us all a favor and
Don't touch my perfect boy. That has a lot of flaws.
Adaro,
he has so many flaws, but I love him.
Adaro below.
So many flaws, but I still like him. Come on.
This is gonna be Noble is code word for douche hose. Not douche house, douche hose. Okay.
He has the most flaws ever, but I still like him.
There we go. Those two belong right there. Sylvain has a character, and he like has some funny interactions, and you know he grows up a little bit when he grows up, and he's also got some good reactions with Ingrid, which just like buys him a rank out of the low nobility pit hole.
I will also say Sylvain actually has a couple deep supports, which is nice.
He does, but I like that I don't, aside from maybe Ingrid, I think all of his supports with the women go as far as B. he just does, all he has is surface shallow interactions with the women. It never goes any deeper.
I think he and Dorothea have good supports.
What the fuck is this tier list? Ferdinand is here twice.
Yeah, don't question it. Just ignore the duplicates.
This is garbage. This tier list sucks. Why is everybody here twice? What?
Oh, I could get the.
He's the one that has
only
Dimitri on it
one.
6 times.
Literally everyone is here twice. Sedith is here twice. Bam. Flane is here twice.
I'm thinking those are the 3 Hopes ones, because they appear in student form and in 3 Hopes form.
Ugh, that sucks. Very bad. Can I just remove them?
Yeah, just don't put them on the list.
No, like remove them. I don't want them on the bottom.
No, you can't.
That's the bad part. Oh, God, the cicadas. Is there one on my door? That is so... Can you hear that?
I cannot.
It's, like, impossibly loud.
No, that's the wrong list.
Okay, cool. So they're down there. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, so you go down to the... That face just looks like a douche-hose face, so... I think he's the not-so-this god thing from 3 Hopes. Just, no, bad
that's
expression.
Arvel.
Yeah, that guy.
She's the god.
Same thing with the one that's on fire.
Arval's just a better Sothis.
I don't agree. Just that pose is wrong. That if you've drawn the character you're supposed to identify with as having a high snooty nose look down face, you failed.
Well, Shez is dumb and Arvel is smart. That's a dynamic. Because Arvel is like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna tell you what to do right now, and you say that out loud for everyone.
Why is this appealing to people? You're not selling me on this.
I like it.
I don't know. He's friendly. He doesn't actually
it's great.
tell you how dumb you are.
Cyril goes down to D rank as well. I feel like Cyril needs his own trash tier.
You can put him in Snooty Noble.
What?
You can put him in Snooty Noble.
But he's not a
Snooty
noble. Like, he, just by virtue of not being a noble, he's above them, but he is the worst of the not nobles. And, you know, these guys are god, spirit, whatever, but they look like nobles, so fuck them. Edelgard. Okay, cool. Also a noble. Down in douche-hose tier.
Wow.
Ooh.
Dimitri, you go up to S. I like you. Dimitri had good.
Oh, but not top.
Had good characterization. What's that?
Not top tier.
No, top tier is for God. Dimitri's a good character, but he's not God.
Could he kill God?
I don't think you would ever want
Mr.
to because
Ivanhoe.
he's friends with gods. The gods are
It's
his
funny to
childhood
reference
chums. Oh, Gatekeeper, cool. You go down in D tier, but just see, the thing is, all my opinions on characters of this game are so hard to rank because they're very extreme. I can't really pick which one of between Cyril and Gatekeeper is worse because they're both just terrible and have no place in the game.
Hey, he's just the gatekeeper. You need to have a gatekeeper.
Do we, when he doesn't do any keeping or guarding of any kind? I feel like you could fire him and the school would actually save money.
It's fine.
Well, how much?
Why do you hate Cyril?
Really worth?
What's that?
But how much is
Cyril?
You guys are talking over each other.
I'll go first, Palisade. Why do you hate Cyril?
Because he also doesn't need to be there. He doesn't contribute anything. He's a nothing character that fails at gathering any player, like, interest or intrigue.
Understandable.
Granted, Gatekeeper actively pissed me off, so Gatekeeper goes below Cyril. That makes sense. Cyril's a failure by virtue of being bland. Gatekeeper is a failure by virtue of making me mad. Claude. What to do with Claude? You know what?
Great.
This also wasn't entirely fair. I liked Edelgard as a character. I just really hated her as a person. Until I played in Blue Lions, I enjoyed her enough that I was very much looking forward to playing Black Eagles, so I would have put her in A rank. But then Black Eagles made me disgusted, so that drops her 2 levels. She's C. Like, not just, oh, I don't like her. I mean, like, I hated Black Eagle Root. Hi, Coral, what's up? The tier list is what brings Coral to stream.
Cora has a lot of opinions.
I not a lot on Three Houses, though, because Coral hasn't played Three Houses.
Oh.
This guy, Mr. Vampire. I think Vampire gets an A rank. He's fun. He's fun to listen to. He's fun to fight.
Hubert.
Yeah, Hubert. He fun. I like him.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I like Hubert.
Claude was B, I think. Claude was disappointing. Claude was the 3rd house that I played, so I'd already seen more than enough of him in the first half of the game. And then his back half was really less about the Golden Deer in any way, and more like the only thing I remember of that whole run was that the relics are made out of dragon bones, and that had nothing to do with Claude. That's just a story bit that happened in his story.
Claude just exists and everything works out for him.
Yeah, it's great.
You're right. I can't put him on the same tier as Edelgard, though. Claude is meh, Edelgard is hate. It's like Cyril Gatekeeper, so he gets a B for that.
I feel like Claude could be a great character, because he has backstory, he has good stuff.
Potentially. Guys in the chat, how's the volume? Can you hear the co-coms over the music? Should I boost them? Should I lower tunes?
As long as Claude is above Edelgard, everything is right with the world.
Oh, this little shitwad. Okay, he goes into D. He's also a noble, and he just made everything worse. Caspar. Yeah, you can't use Caspar. He sucks up experience. He sucks up anything positive about the world, and then he gives you a shit-eating grin like it's all okay. He's an anime protagonist that doesn't have any of the luck or skill to actually make things happen. He's got the same attitude, but it all just crumbles around him, and he's oblivious to it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Bernie is also an unfortunate recipient of noble blood. I got real fucking sick of her shtick after run number 1.
Of being sad?
Of having an incredibly high squeaky pitch voice. And every support chain being the same gimmick. Over and over and over again. Bernie is a character that has potential and just never really grows from it, I think.
I hate to sound like... Sorry.
Go ahead.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but Three Hopes kind of just redoes some of the characters and makes their annoying features less annoying.
Cool. That still does not factor into this because I haven't played it. I can't keep just repeating that over and over again.
Understandable. Next character.
Claude is so frustrating. His best route is Crimson Flower, since his own route reused Silver Snow Autopilot, his only other noteworthy presence is attacking Dimitri for no reason with no repercussions. Right? Yeah, he didn't really have a need to be there in that second Battle of Eagle and Lion. I forgot about that.
Just a bit.
Yeah, he is a curious, interesting character that doesn't really do anything. I'm bumping some more doubles that I see down to the bottom. Oh, that's why Yuri was at the bottom, because that was the double.
Yeah.
Dorothea,
Yeah,
I greatly appreciated Dorothea. I think Dorothea gets an S rank for me.
She's great, and she's a hat.
Dorothea is great, and she does have a hat. You're right. The hat alone gives her an entire ranking. But no, for reals, I really liked that Dorothea was a commoner that had like fought and scraped her way into an officer's academy entirely on her own dime. As in, like, not just a commoner, but like a beggar.
Yeah.
Kind of like Best Boy Raphael. Kinda.
Dorothea had a really good, just like friendship baked in with Ingrid. I wish they had an A rank. I think they only go up to B, and that feels like not enough. And what was right? Dorothea is crushed when she grows up. Everybody goes through a darkening when they grow up, and Dorothea, like, turned from a blossoming flower into a wilted briar bush. By her own lines. Like, nothing but thorns left on this rose, I think, is one of the lines she had.
Yeah, and she loses her hat.
She does lose her hat. All the bright and cheerfulness came from her hat. The key thing that I remember about Dorothea, though, and I only remember this because I thought this was an indicator of how the whole game was going to be, and it wasn't so. You recruit Dorothea and don't recruit Ferdinand, and then do the bridge map after growing up. And the line she says after that map is heart-rending. Oh, have you guys heard that? Have you guys seen that one?
I have not.
I gotta find that.
I think I did the reversed one.
I gotta find that for you. Doro. I know it's on YouTube because I've looked this up before.
All the, like, students against their friends lines are some of the best lines in this entire series.
Look at this. This is I'm gonna pop this over to this tab so you can just see this. It's in the autocomplete. If I make that a little bit bigger and then scroll this down. Dorothea, we killed Ferdy. It's the fourth option. A lot of people have looked for this. Here, 22 seconds. Just be sad with me for a second.
The Great Bridge of Murden was considerably better fortified than it was 5 years ago. The bridge was full of soldiers, and they all died. And Ferdy was there. We killed Ferdy, Professor. He used to be our friend. Do you remember those days?
Oh, I have tears right now. Oh, that is a very good delivery. I thought everybody was going to have lines like that if you recruited some people from a house, but not everybody. And that wasn't the case.
There's a couple good ones, but like, if you play Golden Deer or Silver Snow and Annette after the 3 3 battle where all the students reunion. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Say it again.
The battle of the eagle and lion post time skip. If you have a net, she'll mention her dad. And spoilers, carried Dimitri's body off the field. And it's the one mention she has of her father in the entire of those routes.
Yeah, those little lines, those little knife stab lines, that made me so enthralled. That line is what made me commit to never recruiting everybody. Like, from there, I'm just like, every time I'm gonna pick and choose because I want to see what other lines like that there are in the game. How much they're gonna stab and twist knives around, you know? That was the highlight, though, and I got that in my first run, and it sticks with me to this day. Dorothea is a crazy good character. She's up there in S.
Yeah.
Mew, if you want to know what made the Rhine cry, go watch this video from Fire Emblem Three Houses, which we just watched it just before you came in. It is a line that happens when you recruit one friend from a house and not the other one, and then you have them kill each other. And it's really good. Three Houses is at its best when you recruit some but not all. Too many and every boss is generic and it's boring. I agree. That's what happened to me in Black Eagles. No, not that. But like, I recruited some of Blue Lions, but not all. I recruited Felix into Blue Lions. I recruited Ash into Blue Lions, and I had to fight Ingrid. Never again. Never again. Now I have to see if I can find that one. If I can find that one for you. Fight Ingrid, Black Eagles. Ingrid, Crimson Flower battle dialogue. Okay.
We all choose our paths, and I've chosen mine. I fight for my lord, to the death. I will protect Aryan Road to the bitter end. This I have promised to my ancestors, to his majesty,
this is fighting generics.
and to myself.
No worries there, no concerns.
Witness my resolve!
Uh-huh.
You have chosen to assist the Empire, even while knowing of their deeds. I am truly disappointed in you, Professor. Prepare yourself, heel of the Empire. A wretch like you will never be qualified to rule.
Even now, it feels like she's directly insulting me.
Oh, she hates you.
Yes, it's so bad. That's my favorite character. I am truly disappointed in you.
Maybe I've become like him.
It's just like, no. Let me see if I can find Ingrid and Felix fighting too. There we go. So if you get Felix to go in, this one came before the Professor, I think. Or maybe the order wasn't important, but I had this set up.
Felix and his lines are something else.
Felix, why? You've betrayed His Majesty, Glenn, and Lord Rodrigue. You've betrayed just about everyone.
You couldn't possibly understand. If you're going to stand in my way, I'll have to kill you.
Like, she's not wrong. You betrayed everyone. What is wrong with you? And he has no response. Yeah, Ingrid is very grounded.
Very good.
Ingrid is like, if Ingrid's calling you out, you fucked up. Best character. Love her. Hate fighting her. Never again. Should have been more restrictive cross-house recruitments. It felt far too easy to make the war feel no longer bitter. I agree. I think it should have been harder to recruit people. It is hard. You can't recruit everybody in your first run, but you can recruit quite a few pretty easily. Okay, next, Petra. Oh yeah, Petra also S rank. Love Petra.
Petra's a sweetie.
And Leone, like Dorothy is great. Here we go. That's the order. Hey, Blue. What's up, Blue Ocean? Petra and Leone are like the counterparts for Ingrid in the other houses. They're like riders. They make very good flyers. They can kind of be anything. Golden Deer has a lot of archers. Leone like has a bonus in archers, but she's also very good at being a cavalier, and I think that's her default class when you fight her as other, like a paladin, right? When you fight a bow knight, I think she might be a bow knight. When you fight her as other classes, that's her default.
I think she's just cavalier or paladin normally. Really? I don't think she ever got the bow knight.
Okay, because I know that purple hair douche hose is also paladin. I figured they wouldn't do doubles.
Yeah. No, they do. They both got lances.
But yeah, I really liked Leone. I like strong women characters. I love
Leone.
Like and she's... I will bump Petra above her. There we go. I used Leone more often. I turned her into a great knight on my Blue Heroes run. She's very statistically, like, just solid all around. Petra's adorable. Now that I'm learning a new language, I extra identify with Petra.
Petra's a sweetie.
She is.
Petra's also,
wonderful.
like... I think the big thing about Petra is that she's not, like, naive or especially innocent. She just sounds like that.
Yeah, like, she knows what she's got to do. She's very smart, pretty mature about it. She just doesn't know how to express it very well.
Can you zoom in the screen a little?
More? Okay. Can I do that by just doing this, maybe? Roll down a bit. Roll that up. How's that? Ryan beat Engage. I saw him say it was close to through with 25
Looks
or something.
good.
No, there's another one after 25. Like, I just beat 25. Barely. But I did do it. 0 rewinds left. Everybody's alive. Next is
character.
Felix.
I don't know much about Felix.
I feel like Felix goes in the A rank.
I like Felix
I like swords masters. I like fast critical guys, and I like Felix being just an asshole. I don't like assholes, but I like having an asshole that other people have to react to.
I like that.
And he had a pretty good dynamic with Dimitri through the game, with just like, I hate you. You are awful. You're a slaughterer. You're a wild boar. Why am I here? Why are you here? Fuck you.
Now I like him.
I feel like Felix is also just kind of in tune with characters. And he has his reasons for kind of everything. Like, it's just kind of understandable. At least I think so.
Yeah. He's also like part of the core squad of Blue Lions. Like Blue Lions, more than the other houses, is really well tied together. Like 5 of them have prior history, like prior family history, all linking each other. And then Annette and Mercy have their own ties together, and then Ash got lost on a field trip. But yeah, not Ferdy. Felix has really tight links with Dimitri and Ingrid. Finish my few chores. Why is Ryan not playing Engage? Did he beat Engage? Not quite. I have like 1, maybe 2 maps left. I'm not sure what comes next. I did beat Chapter 25. And now we're doing my first tier list, and I'm starting arguments and having fights. And so far, I gotta say, it's pretty calm, pretty chill. Not as many fights as I'd hoped for.
Well, yeah.
I need like 10 times the people. I need like 100 or 300 people in here.
Lawrence.
I need like 100 or 300 people in here to really like get outraged at my picks. So just like pull all your friends.
Look, I will personally fight for every character of Golden Deer.
I am going to go to Twitter and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm doing a tier list. Chapter 25. 25 is over. Engage will finish next week, maybe? For now, tier list. My very first tier list. 3 houses. Nice and calm one. 3 houses characters. Come share some opinions. And then I'll grab a quick screenshot of the tier list as it exists so far.
Just grab the bottom tier.
Bam! Then
Yeah, like every character's on here twice. What the heck?
Then I'll go grab this, and
I
I'll
do
pop a
believe
link.
it's for 3 hopes,
Bam.
which is redundant. You think common sense would kick in, but you know, still.
No, even the 3 Hopes exclusive characters are on here twice.
No, but I mean, okay,
That does
you know
seem
what I
very dumb.
mean.
You gotta say fight me too. That'll get him. No, I'm yeah, calm and civilized discussion.
Play some classical music. And then put a PNG of like tea on screen and a top
You know
hat
what?
over your camera.
Okay, hold up. I can do those too. Here we go. We'll grab this. Oh, that's a stock photo? I don't want a stock photo. Here, I'll grab the basic one. Save image as JPEG image. You can just go to the temporary downloads folder. Bam. Toss in an image. Top hat. Bam. And then we can go to the filters and we'll add a color key for white.
Oh. I think the view count has gone up.
There
I
we
think
go.
more people
Perfect.
are here. A nice civilized conversation.
And then we'll grab some tea. Oh, look at that wonderful tea. Yes, perfect. Glass cup with a bag in it. Only the best of teas. Open that up with Krita. Quick, 2 more hats. Surprisingly, no tier list of blades in XC2. I said that I did not want to do an XC2 blade tier list first, because that's just like asking for way more depth, and like that's a 7-hour tier list right there. You know, I'm just not ready for that. Does this not have a Bezier curve? Does Krita not have a magnetic curve? There we go. That's not what I want. It's bad. This one. I do have like a tablet here, but I think it would actually be slower to grab it that way. And also I've got this like thingy constricting my 2 main fingers, which really makes holding a tablet pen and especially chopsticks just much more of a hassle than it's worth.
Yeah, that seems like it would suck.
Okay, so shtabam. Come around here. Even this, like, just moving a mouse around and having to click with my ring finger is unpleasant.
Ew.
Wait, what's the inverse selection? Select, invert, delete. Okay, cool, and we save this. Wait, damn it! I have to do one more thing. I have to grab the interior of the handle here. And then I'll change the title to A Civilized Discussion. Bam, perfect. Save this as a hung
Hung.
tea. This is good. Yay, I feel silly.
You're welcome.
Feeling silly on stream is probably a good thing. Where's the tea? Bam. Wonderful. Excellent. Out of all the tea picks you're grabbing, you're not grabbing the tea picks for the tea time? It wasn't on the... Somebody grab me that tea and I'll put that up. But in the meantime, we've got this little glass cup with a tea bag in it.
Water!
Water. Hey.
I had food on my fingers. No one coded the asshole thing. Cody Gold lost to no mods. Asshole. Wait, what asshole thing? I'm lost. What asshole thing? What happened?
I think it was a quote from earlier.
Do I not have an option on here to... I thought Stream Elements gave me something to change the data of the stream. But I don't see it anymore.
I thought it should.
Subscriber, tip, cheered, followed, rated, merch purchase, import, SE Live docs, activity feed, chat, media request. No, it's not in any of these.
Weird.
That's alright, I'll just find the stream place again, wherever that got to. That one. Tier list, a civilized discussion on Fire Emblem. A civilized discussion. Fire Emblem 3 houses. Tier list. Not let's argue. A civilized conversation. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this one's good. I love this jam. This is some prep music from Echoes. Do 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 do.
This is good.
This
I like
is good.
it.
It makes me want to keel haul some pirates.
Give me 2 notifications. Where's the tears? Here we go. Okay, let us continue.
Oh, wow. Let us continue. So fancy.
Ash.
Ash.
C rank.
He is the perfect C rank. There is nothing about this man.
There's nothing about this man. He can pick locks. Cool. He's a nice boy. What else?
He's nice. I like him. God.
He reads books.
He's just a normal kid.
He's yeah. Why is he here?
Adoption.
He can shoot a bow, I guess. I'd rather recruit somebody interesting to shoot a bow. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of interesting shoot a bow characters in 3 houses. They all kind of suck.
I mean, you a bow.
Okay, if you're gonna go by those means, then I could say you gave Mercy a bow, and Merciless Mercedes, our Mercedes with a bow, is just unstoppable. Mercy goes up to S. Not S. Mercy's an A. Mercy's incredible. She died in my first run. I never got to see her meet the Black Knight. And Blue Lions was still my favorite house despite that. She rectified that in my Black Eagles route when I recruited her into Black Eagles and gave her put her in armor and gave her a bow, and she was the strongest unit in the army. She overshadowed Edelgard like nothing. So she actually goes to the top of A tier. Also Felix above Hubert. That seems right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Annette! Similarly.
Annette.
See, Annette I would put in B, except she has a relationship with Gilbert, which was fascinating to watch. So I move Gilbert up there and they go together. I like Annette more than the other. No, I don't. I commit to Annette because she's a blue lion. Dorothea's a more interesting mage, and Lysithea has more power, but I like Annette the best because of Gilbert. Gilbert is a terrible fucking dad, but that is a really awesome story to watch play out that you only get there.
Understandable.
You know, there are worse dads in this game, I think.
Make your case.
Okay, give me a minute. Half of them are from Three Hopes. Rodrigue? No.
Rodrigue is not a bad dad. You take that shit back.
Is he a good dad?
He's a dad. There's not really any information about the quality of his dadliness.
He is a father.
Would you
He is
consider the
conceived.
relationship with the son a flaw?
No, because that's entirely on Felix being a little spoiled punk-ass bitch.
Understandable.
If you want to say that like, Ferdinand's dad is a piece of shit, I completely understand that, but I think it runs in the blood.
Oh yeah, he appeared. No, that's fair. Ferdinand's dad is bad. His canon class is a fortress knight.
I think Edelgard's dad is bad. He's just old and decrepit and can't really reject anything Edelgard wants to do.
He was also a super king who had a rebellion during his reign, so...
What do you mean
He's
by a
got
super
bad-
king?
A super king.
It's like an emperor, I guess.
Sure, but it's literally an emperor. He is an emperor.
Yeah.
Who is the best dad?
Oh, right now May is on screen for this particular Echoes track, and I like May. May's good.
He's great.
I wish May was on this tier list. Raphael, very sorry, my boring dumb
No.
boy.
No!
You go down here.
No!
Call him a bad unit all you want, but the boy's a good guy.
Come
I
on.
didn't say he's a bad boy. I said he's stupid and dumb.
He's a himbo. Let him be a
He
himbo.
can be a himbo. He's boring.
He's not boring. He
no-
cares about his sister.
He has nothing
cares
going
about
on.
his grandparents. He cares about being strong to protect the ones he loves.
He's big and he wants to be in the kitchen all the time.
Yeah, so he can get stronger.
The biggest thing about him is what he doesn't do, and it's that he doesn't hold on to grudges or the past. He's moving forward.
He also
no matter
doesn't.
what.
He
character
doesn't hold
growth.
on to stories or to anything worth talking about. Let him be a good boy.
Because he doesn't need to.
He
He's
doesn't
focused
need
on the
to have a
future.
personality. He doesn't need to be worth
He
worth
has a
my time or
personality, and it's
attention.
to care for his friends. He doesn't need to worry about the past. As long as everyone's still alive and still being taken care of, everything's fine.
This is my tier list, and I have more memories and care and attention about what the fuck Caspar did, and I hated that boy. Thanks for
And he's
reminding
above
me that
Raphael.
I don't remember shit about Raphael. He goes below Caspar.
He cares about his sister and his grandparents.
I didn't know he had a sister, and I played his fucking route
That means you weren't paying attention.
because he didn't get
The onus
me
falls
to.
upon you.
Why didn't you make him a muscle mage?
I don't remember anything about Raphael. I remember a little bit about whatever bonus paralogue he had. I think he was linked with Ignatz?
Yeah,
Ignatz
because they
or-
have
or-
childhood.
or purple
They have
hair.
a childhood together.
Cool. Ignatz was also really, really bad.
Ignatz is great. He just wants to do art, but everyone forces him to fight.
I mean,
He
most
just
people
wanted to
don't
draw
think that.
pretty
He's not a
Goes
good-
landscapes.
slightly above Raphael.
As the guy who uses Ignatz unironically, he's not a good unit.
It's not a
Because he
good
wants
unit.
to art.
He's not
He
a
just
good
wants to
character.
art. But he realizes art doesn't work in this world, and he has to fight, but he doesn't want to fight.
Pretty fucking boring. I actively got sick of Bernie, and she's above all these guys. And okay, you know what? I'm bumping male Byleth up to C tier, just because male Byleth gives me the option to marry a bunch of the characters that I actually give a shit about.
Heck yeah.
I just think you didn't pay attention towards Golden Eagles.
This
Golden
is absolutely
Eagles, Golden
fair,
Deers.
but you know what? My counterpoint is Golden Deer didn't do a very good job of getting me to care.
Maybe
You
it's just
gave up too early.
First.
Better or worse than Ford? I don't remember. I remember even less about Ford, including what game he was from. Was that 6? Was that 8?
No, it was 8.
Yeah, I've only played 8 twice. That's because it only had 2 routes. Why is Byleth not in bottom tier? Why would they be?
Because Corel hates avatars.
Okay, well then, where's your list, Karel? This is my list. Fem Byleth is pretty damn middle of the road, which is why she is smack dab in the middle of this list. Okay, Lysithea.
Lysithea's great.
You hear me out?
Put her right there. Right
What I
next to
remember
Claude.
Lysithea for is her complaining about liking sweets and not wanting to be treated by a child.
Uh-huh. There's not a lot there.
There's good stuff beyond it, I think.
I have dug
Yeah.
Lysithea of the Golden Deer. You know what? Actually, I do remember about half the Golden Deer, but that's because half the Golden Deer are interesting. Lysithea, like, rides the line. She hates ghosts, yeah. She likes sweets. She's basically an 8-year-old. She's got the highest magic power nuke of the game. You can use it to kill the Dark Knight, and also she's never gonna hit age 20, probably. That bit was
She has 2
interesting.
crests.
That bit was interesting, but it didn't do a whole lot to endear me to her. So, Lysithea goes right about in the middle. She's on it. Like, Claude is intriguing. Lysithea is slightly more interesting. You know? Really, I feel like both of these guys could be bottom of C tier. Next up, we have
Claude.
Marianne. Oh, she's A.
Marianne!
I like Marianne.
Marianne,
She's a sweetie.
Marianne is a sweetie and needs to be protected and, like, tap her, like,
Give her hugs.
hand on her shoulder. Don't hug her, she doesn't want that. But, like, just be near.
Ask if she needs a
Put a
hug.
hand on her shoulder if she wants it, yeah.
In fact, stand like 5 feet away, but engage in polite conversation without looking her in the eye. You'd appreciate that.
Pretty good, yeah. Hilda, meanwhile, Hilda goes, I think, top of A.
Hilda!
Hilda! Hilda! Hilda!
Hilda.
Hilda became Axe. Hilda became Armor. Hilda became Bruiser. Hilda didn't want to do jack shit, but make Hilda do all the things. Also, Hilda, she got a big booba. That's not for nothing.
Yeah. That's why she's in God tier.
She show off the booba. She's not
Everything
in God
else is
tier.
at least
She's an A.
For me. Everything else is S tier. But she's very hot.
So she belongs there, and I feel good about that. Seteth. I mean, it's right there in your namesake. Seteth, you make the S. Seteth is fantastic.
He's an interesting
Do I
character.
need to make an argument for this?
I can play devil's advocate if you really want to.
I mean, sure, but like, are you devil's advocating or are you actually disagreeing?
No, it's just the devil's advocate. I like Seteth a lot.
Seteth is great. Seteth is wonderful.
Seteth is great.
Seteth
Seteth
acts as a tertiary lord, unless you play Silver Snow, and then he's your secondary lord.
See, I technically don't know the ending of any endings of Three Houses, but I did spoil myself on what Seteth is.
I'll put him up there.
And
into
that's
the
pretty
middle.
cool.
That's like asking an opinion on the color of Marth's sword. What do you mean? What do you mean, Coral? Are you talking to chat or are you talking to me about Seteth?
Marth's sword is a good color. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, gray,
I think that's the
lifeless, boring, dull, much like him.
It's very blue, just like him.
I'm still pulling some of these doubles down to the bottom. I don't even know if there's a point anymore.
Who?
I think I'm pulling down the doubles. I think I've been through almost everybody. Really, I want to remove them. I don't want to move them to the bottom. I want them gone.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Manuela.
Wait, but what? No, what? No, Flame is next.
What? Are you
Yeah.
sure she has to be next?
Yes. Look, she's
What
right
do you got
here.
against fish? She has fish in her hair, secretly.
The only thing I need to express my like or dislike, like my opinion, my taste on Flame, is
Great fish steer.
looking this up right now. I have it.
She's good.
I just like it's in here. I just gotta find it because I haven't used it in a while. I think I might be near the bottom. I believe I've used it more than once, but I don't know if I marked that I used it more than once. I did not. Really? Really? Is it not in here? This feels wrong. I need this to be bigger. Hold up, hold up. You're all gonna sit here and wait. Because this is important, damn it.
Okay.
This is supposed to be alphabetical, and yet it just, like, isn't working out. There it is. Okay, so, like...
How much stuff can we add to the screen by the end of the stream? Just put that behind the top hat.
Exactly, yeah, here we go. We're gonna flip this horizontally. Transform, flip horizontal. There we go. Okay, so like Flame is best because she just slaps Edelgard with the fish all day.
Yeah, it's great.
So Flame,
Your reasoning is solid.
I think top of B tier. Flame's interesting. Not really
He's
fun,
great.
but like she's all right.
Well, she's beating Edelgard. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but that's really, really easy. In fact, like looking at the only reason Edelgard is as high as she is because she's interesting to fight against. She's a good villain. Everybody that's below her is actively dislike with they don't have the plus of being a good villain. Or like why are you even here? Like they either bring nothing or they bring bad with no good. Edelgard brings some good. She brings a whole lot of bad. But as a bad, she's good. Hainman.
Hanuman. I don't know where that came from. I think that's a demon in Persona.
I'm
just be
struggling.
Persona 4, I'm
struggling
sorry.
between B and C.
He's a teacher.
I think he gets a B. He gets a bottom B. He certainly is there.
He is there.
And he's interesting to talk to sometimes.
Out of all these characters, I forget he exists.
Yeah, I don't
Same with
really
Ash.
know what to tell you about him. Manuela, straight up their ass. Bam.
She's great.
Drunk
I like Manuela.
Drunk life crisis mom. Hell yeah. Sexy life crisis mom.
I believe she is one of the, in what, like Heroes, she is one of the most popular, like, outfits or something. The Christmas outfit.
You know, she's wearing next to nothing, but it is an armor.
Oh, I know this Path of Radiance music. Okay, yeah. So, Manuela goes right up there. Seteth is slightly more interesting in terms of his interactions and character and, like, world building. Seteth is fantastic for character and world setting. Manuela doesn't have as much impact on the world setting.
But she's fun.
I'm gonna put her below these guys. I'm gonna put her below Petra. Happy with that.
She's kind of like an older Dorothea in a sense. But, like, way older.
They both are singers.
Yeah, they did work together. Alois.
He makes puns.
He makes puns.
You go into D. You are not needed. You are not necessary.
He's bottom of D for me. You could remove him from the game and it would actually not affect anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everyone else is still somewhat important.
I think Catherine's not as high as my S's. She is an A rank. But I think all the staff, here. Seteth grew on me over time. After I finished Blue Lions, Gilbert was my favorite staff member. And I think he actually, weirdly enough, remains there. So he's getting bumped up to S just for the interest that he brings, and I love armors. I just realized that, like, I can't really put other staff above Gilbert after having said he was my favorite staff member. The exception to that is Shamir.
Shamir's great.
Shamir's a contractor. She doesn't count as staff.
Shamir's an honorary Blue Lion in my heart.
She's an honorary Golden Deer in my heart.
Golden Deer Holiday has enough bowmen. You don't need that. I have to make up for Ash somehow, alright?
Half my team in Three Hopes is like bow people, because I keep recruiting new people, and it's like, oh, I'm a bow. Oh, hi, I'm a bow.
My team in every single run was dominated by a Blue Lion, including the staff run, because I and Shamir are Blue Lions.
Shamir's kind of like Felix, just less caustic.
Yeah, I like her. All right. Do we want to start a fight? Do we want to start a war? Do we want to start a riot?
What's next? Didn't you?
I can't believe you put Ignatz above Raphael.
Ignatz and Raphael are a package deal, and they're both great.
I'm not going to dispute that.
I asked if we wanted to start a fight. You go back to an old fight.
Yes, because it still needs to be corrected. Put them in at least C.
But why would I do that?
Because they're great.
Still better than Ash.
Are they though?
Well, look, I'm meeting you halfway in C tier. I'm not even going to like B tier. All right, where some interest is happening. C tier is a compromise.
Here she goes. Here she goes.
She's going high. Oh, that's quite high up there.
I mean, Rhea's just better than Edelgard, so as long as she's above Edelgard.
Rhea's fascinating. Rhea has... I say I fucking hate Edelgard, and I give her... all her points come from being interesting as a bad guy. Rhea's on the better side of that coin.
Rhea has done all her good and villainy off-screen.
Yes. So much of the story is completely a consequence of what Rhea has set up as dominoes. Not even as dominoes, no, because that suggests a plan. They're all just consequences of her desperate struggle.
That's a good way to put it.
She also has nice hips.
Yeah, but that's all the women in all games. So that's just
but
a wash.
I need to contribute to the conversation somehow.
So I don't think I'll put her up that high. That's fair. That was more just to see how much of a rise I could get out of you guys. It's solid middle of A. Like, yeah. I'll put her... I definitely like her more than... Yeah! I'm realizing everybody that's in A tier right now, they're kind of just, like, guys that are all right, and I don't have a whole lot of deep appreciation for them. Everybody in S, I have deep appreciation. Everybody in B, I'm feeling meh about, and everybody in A is like, yeah, I'd have a drink with them.
You didn't really say much about Catherine. You kind of just put her up there and then started talking about the other staff.
I like how Arval is the only Three Hopes character that you bothered to rate.
Well, that's because I knew I had to fill up the douche hose tier with something. Yeah.
Also,
Catherine,
why is Lawrence above Ferdinand?
Catherine sure does exist. Like, she's not bad. She's interesting. I don't know if I'd say she's interesting. She's fun. Once you start figuring out that she's, like, on the run, she's fleeing from something, she gets a little bit more interesting. But aside from that, she kind of just is a, like a strong, older woman. Like,
she's like that one character that's in love with your protagonist, except Rey is her protagonist.
Kinda. She's like a cooler, older sister, really. That's about it. She's tomboy as hell. But all she has is that she's good at sword. And really, really religious, which is kind of a downturn for me.
And then you like God.
Rhea is interesting because I can completely understand everything she's done. I cannot get that level of empathy and sympathy with Edelgard, but Rhea, I understand.
Understandable.
Because, I don't know, Edelgard's a person that had horrible experimentation done on her. I get it. Rhea's an alien god dragon with much less links to what I as a person would actually potentially ever experience, and I can understand more of what she says than what Edelgard resorts to.
Yeah.
Like, the bad things Edelgard does, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The bad things Rhea does, I'm like, that's wrong, but I get it.
I think even, like, to defend Rhea a little more, every decision is built on her other decisions. And she kind of only had one goal, and once that was done, she kind of just had to build up from there. She couldn't go back down. She couldn't just disappear.
Yes, that's really good. Rhea has a shit ton of depth. Which I appreciate a whole lot.
Moving Rhea on my own list. I'm also making a list. I keep putting Rhea higher and higher the more we talk about it.
Right? You dig into Rhea, and if you're not immediately turned off, then, like, the more you dig, it's like, wow, yeah, okay, I get, yeah, It's like the self-defense argument, but, like, way more steps. Everything is some form of, trauma, mental anguish, self-defense combination. And, like, just learning how much of the world is complete lies spun out of self-preservation is incredible.
Well, not just out of self-preservation. She also just kind of wants everyone else to stop fighting.
Yeah. You're right. It's not just self-preservation. It's a whole. It's like, it's not maintaining power for your own sake. It's like the power is needed to keep order, not out of threat of violence, but like we have the hierarchy so that everything remains stable. Without that, not only do I know what will happen, I have seen what will happen. I've lost my entire race to what happens. So I will spin lies that turn my family's murderers into heroes just to keep the peace. That's incredible.
That is pretty good. I should play this game, but I'm poor.
So yeah, Rhea. I think Rhea gets top staff. I didn't know a whole lot about Rhea in Blue Lions when I said Gilbert was my favorite staff member because she's not in it. But after that, when I started learning more, yeah, I think she gets that honor. And I think, there we go. She's just under Seteth. I'll give her that. Seteth has a lot more interaction, so he keeps the top spot. Next, we have the dead goddess inside your head.
The other one, because you're a ranked one.
Like, right? I have a tier for God. I can make her the least of the gods.
Listen, is she really a god? Does she really do anything other than rewind time?
Can anybody else do that?
Not in this game.
They were thinking about giving it to Edelgard. And then they didn't.
That was for good.
Yeah, Sothis sort of gets the plot going, but doesn't have a whole lot of relevance. Honestly, she goes above Edelgard. She'll top of C. I felt sad when she was gone, but we didn't really lose a lot. Violet can only do it because of Sothis, so you know what? That's still Sothis. Kranya!
Hair turns green.
Kranya, B for Booba. There we go. Top of what? Top of B for Booba.
She murders the best character.
Bottom of B for Booba.
Yeah, but she's hot.
but she's hot.
Wow.
And?
Listen, I thought as a Homestead fan you understood.
She's not that kind of clown.
Are you sure about
I'm pretty sure.
What?
She's a good
Stop
clown.
being wrong!
Homestead clowns can die.
I mean, that's their whole purpose.
But am I wrong, though? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
I mean,
She's not in the game for very long, from my
true,
memory. She's like, what, one chapter?
She's above Edelgard.
Yeah, she kind of just appears.
Appears, turns evil, dies.
Yeah.
Refuses to elaborate.
Solon?
He has infiltrated the church for years, set up massive plans that basically kickstart everything else in this journey.
Uh-huh, but also, he's got a really big forehead. Like, I feel like that's got to knock a few points off. He's definitely below Kranya because he's nowhere near as fun to look at.
I call X, I put an X in the middle. Your O's.
A really funny hat on him.
I mean, I can't stick that inside the webpage, and every time I scroll, it'll get off sync.
Unfortunately. Is that?
I mean, yeah.
Is that next? Is that Nemesis?
No, this is Talus.
Here now, is
See, Talus is definitely quite a bit higher than Solon. Because Talus
just says, go do this, and then Solon actually does it.
Yeah, but who told him to go do it? Like, he's obviously higher because he's his boss.
I actually don't think he's his boss. I think
he is. Talus is the leader.
Maybe?
Leader of those who slither in the dark.
Or is he just a de facto now that all the other major members are?
What's the fucking difference?
Solon died first. Solon might have been his boss.
Why would you think that?
Solon has the bigger forehead.
But who has more hair?
No, you see, those two are mutually exclusive. More hair gives more of a silver fox look, but bigger forehead means bigger brain, bigger head plays.
Yeah, but who looks eviler?
Solon has the eye.
Screw the eye.
Talus has
Oh,
no
yeah,
eyes.
I'm with Ryan on this one.
I'm pretty sure Talus is the head, because Talus is the one you see, like, giving orders. And basically masterminding things.
He does have a more feathery costume.
And you don't really fight, like, the higher-up boss earlier in the game. You fight the minions. You fight the boss later. Insult my love for characters? Which one, Mew? I feel like the entire purpose of a tier list is to insult people's love for characters. I'm not sure what kind of insult you're looking for. The only thing I know you like about any of these characters is that Sylvain is apparently hot, and I'm like, it's not enough for me.
And 3 hopes he gets a dumb scarf.
I like the scarf.
He becomes the Fred of Scooby-Doo.
Fred's great.
Doesn't mean he has great style.
He exclusively has great style. I mean Fred.
It's just a shitty Zelos. You're right! Oh, he is a shitty Zelos!
Should put him at bottom with D tier for
Zelos was
that.
so good they could have brought him to America.
Hot is not enough. Claude is also in B tier. Dimitri's top of S, because Dimitri has a hero's journey. This guy, the guy who made a very small army and then threw a temper tantrum in the mist and got killed. More effective than Edelgard. C tier.
Sounds like Napoleon.
Apparently he was a good dad.
Higher than Solon.
Listen, we don't know how
agreeable
good of a
terms.
dad Solon was.
Sylvain's a piece of shit thief brother.
I mean, he also raised an army, but he didn't have nobility. But he also did?
Apparently he was just a... I can't say he was just a piece of hot garbage because he was a victim of the crest system. Sylvain inherited the crest, and then his brother basically got thrown out on the street.
Hear me out? I think he was a piece of crap even before that.
He may have been, but, like,
This
we
is
don't
just
know
his
that.
excuse.
We don't know that. It's very easy for somebody to turn into a piece of crap because your life falls to shit through no fault of your own.
True.
I think he goes above male Byleth.
Hear me out.
Agreeable.
Bandit guy, Sylvain's brother, he uses a lance, but he has an axe rank. He has an E rank in lances, can't even use it well, as a lance.
And?
He's not that smart.
Yeah. What does that have to do with character?
I mean,
dumb.
he got cornered in a tower. Should have had an escape plan.
I think you're just floundering for the sake of floundering at this point.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? One of the people from Edelgar's route. One of the people you just like face. He's not even faceless, but he's like a smaller character than Gatekeeper.
Dimitri murders him.
I don't remember a goddamn thing about this guy. D tier. Above Caspar,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, he's Caspar's cousin.
Yeah, above Caspar then. Hey, we got Rodrigue, the guy who died instead of Dimitri. Felix's super A+ best dad. Also, Dimitri's like surrogate dad. Rodrigue! There's really nothing bad about him. He's just sort of there. He's like being a cool dude, and then eventually he jumps in front of a lance for her. Yeah, that's worth I think a high B rank.
He's a better dad to Dimitri than Felix.
Let's put him above.
He looks like a
Sylvain.
dad.
There we go. I don't know what this music is, but it's called Roy's Hope, and I don't like it. Skip.
Pichu,
Hey,
you're
Roy
right.
saved you
Why the
today.
heck don't we get her minions, Edelgard's minions? More things wrong with that route.
No, that's Heroes. Veronica. Nobody cares.
Ew, Veronica's music? Gross.
Shadow Dragon. Nope. Awakening. Nope. I wish this had like links to the various different tracks so I can find one. It's 7 hours and I have to like just judge off of a blurry thumbnail.
Someone's probably done it in the comments. People usually do that.
There's not many comments. Oh, wait, there it is. Preparing to advance. Sacred Stones, Veronica. Blazing Blade, Pass Will Never Cross. Each map's beginning, Swift as the Wind, Footsteps of Fate, Prelude, Leaf, Song for Bygone Days. This is the next track. I know this one.
Yo, wait, we're not listening to Footsteps of Fate, the best song in Fire Emblem? That might not be true. I don't know. Good song, though.
Who this guy? This is the guy that showed up in Claude's route and did the thing?
Yeah. He's great.
Put him above
He's
the
like
Cyril.
Claude's real dad. Or basically dad. He's not actually his dad.
Nemesis!
They treat him like a son.
King of Thieves!
Nemesis is just Byleth, but did a better job. And
Did he?
Edelgard. I mean, he killed God.
This is true, yeah.
He created a system that Rhea had to plan around for, like, ever.
I guess he's got to go above God then. C tier.
Darn right.
I like his design. Put him in A.
Dimitri's dad. Complete with this little goatee.
Dad.
No, is that Lug? Is that Lug? It might be Lug.
No, that's Dimitri's dad.
Okay, Dimitri's
He
dad.
doesn't appear.
Don't remember a whole lot. Died in a fire.
He has a good beard.
He's got Rex's chin strap.
That has to go higher then.
He's going in C. He brought a whole lot less to the story than really anybody. He's going under Edelgard. He's above Ash because Ash is like literally nothing. But Edelgard brought more. I didn't think I'd put anybody intentionally under Edelgard that I didn't actively hate, but there we go. This guy who shows up with Edelgard when she turns evil. Sadistic son of a bitch.
The guy with the weird face.
Very much a douche-hose. Here he goes. But he's above the other douche-hoses.
Are you sure? Because I think he might also be a noble.
Yeah, but like, what's the complaint?
I'm willing to compromise to put Lawrence in front of him.
What do you mean willing to compromise? There's no compromise here. That's just where he goes.
Are you willing to compromise by leaving him off the list?
No, everybody on the list goes on the list. You gave me the list.
Including Arvel.
We don't recruit the villain minions that join Edelgard if you side with Edelgard. Yeah, I wish they joined your army. It'd be pretty cool. You lose a bunch of church units, so it'd be cool if you got them replaced with those guys. I'm vaguely more interested in the Draco Rider. I actually remember a little bit about her. She seemed mildly more fun.
I like saying her name.
Definitely.
But I forgot what it is, but I like saying her name.
Put her above Solon. I don't remember anything about her, but she goes above Solon.
She's like Edelgard's Catherine, but worse.
Yeah.
Best villain's turn music? Oh, this is a villain's turn? Nice. I was about to skip this because I haven't heard it yet. I don't know genealogy, but this is a good bad guy track. It's got like a little bit of a jam to it.
Can you scroll down a little? Because the next characters aren't on screen.
There we go. Oops.
Perfect.
Seriously, the fucking thief guy for the one map when you come back from time skip?
He has art, therefore he's important.
Hear me out, he's the anti-Anna.
Hear me out, he's unimportant.
He goes above Cyril.
Good.
He is better than Cyril.
This guy, I don't know
Not
nothing
better
about
than
him,
Adir.
but bam, there you go, do shows. Yeah, but
Perfect.
above these two.
I think he's worse than them, actually.
Oh wait, that guy's just the worst Lauren somehow.
Pretty awful.
It's a special type of bad.
This guy from the Ashen Wolves DLC turned into a big undead blood dragon. Got a little too creepy about your dead mom. Cardinal, religious leader, douche hose.
I have him at plus 10 in Heroes.
What above these two? Anna. Sure is
Anna.
boring as shit. She goes right around C where the boring as shit characters go. Nothing much to say
Okay,
about
but what do you think of this Anna design?
It's actually bad. I don't like this Anna.
Oh,
I think it's the
I
worst
like
of
it. I like the pink.
Hey, this guy. He's just Talus. He's just fucking Talus. He goes with Talus. But he doesn't have the dubstep level, so he goes below Talus.
Good points. He has a horse, though.
Fist Monk.
Fist monk. Oh, you mean Balthus?
Who sit with Eloise.
Hey, he's great. Or so I've heard. My friend likes him. See, I'm the golden deer himbo lover, alright?
He knows Hilda.
And?
I mean, that's gotta make him better than, I guess Eloise. I guess he's right there.
Does it? Knowing a character doesn't make you a good character.
What if Hilda liked him?
That also
Slightly more
wouldn't
than
make
a-
him a good character.
Understandable.
I'm moving more doubles down. There's so many fucking doubles.
Yeah.
Okay, there's two Constances. They're going together because they're the same person. Constance's thing is double personality. I don't need to rank both of them.
You like her when she's sad or when she's happy?
I like her, not one half of her.
Correct answer. It was a trick question. I like Constance.
Constance seems fun. I think Constance belongs up in A tier where the people who are fun and I don't have to think about it go.
She could go higher. I like her. But she also has that snooty noble personality.
Yeah, but it's like way
Yeah,
exaggerated.
but it works. It works.
She makes rainbow tea.
And then the double
Just
will go to
because-
the bottom because I'm not ranking her twice.
Just because she uses magic weirdly doesn't mean she sucks. You know?
We have the representative of Booba. B for Booba. Definitely did some bad
Hooray.
stuff. She goes above the other villains in B tier.
She's
Her
a
face
fun
also turns
girl.
weird.
She is fun, yeah. I wish we got more of her. She's also very cruelly sadistic towards Dimitri.
Yeah, I think that's what makes her like a special type of evil.
This guy, who I'm guessing is Casper's dad, and I don't know jack shit about him, so do shows probably. But above those two.
Yeah.
He's Caspar, but older.
It's Count Burgley's.
Lauren's dad, douche hose, probably, but you know, maybe he knows a
He's
little bit about how the world
Lawrence
works,
makes more sense.
so he goes above.
I
those
like
two.
Lawrence's dad, but I also like Lawrence, so that doesn't mean much.
How have I not ranked Linhard yet? He's just not shown up.
I think you got rid of
only
him.
One Linhart. In the second half of the list for some reason.
I'm guessing Linhard's dad. He's got a pretty good chin. I'll give him D rank.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, the list has gotten too long. Got to keep the douche shows on it. There you go.
You know,
Richard,
from
not
the
enough
very
space.
basics of if you know the very basics of Linhard, he seems boring, but I actually quite like him.
Well, I haven't ranked Linhard yet. I ranked his dad.
I know, I'm just saying.
Who the fuck is this guy? I thought this guy was Lawrence's dad.
I don't know who he is.
Which guy? The stream hasn't caught up with me.
His hair's purple. It's
Oh no, that's Bernadetta's dad.
yeah, that seems like the same kind of purple. Close enough.
He can go to the bottom of F.
Yeah, he's definitely a douche-hose, but above those two.
His entire role in Three Hopes is to suffer.
In which route is that?
All of them.
Oh, well, then I haven't gotten to it yet.
We got Death Knight.
Death Knight!
He's like a lesser Black Knight. They tried a little bit too hard.
He has a sight. That's cool.
Yeah, skulls are cool.
He definitely goes... He's a more interesting villain than most of the other villains.
Under Cornelia.
He's not better than Sophus. So he goes there. Into C.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we got the lady that tries to kill Dimitri. Another very young convert from the Black Eagles route. But kind of boring.
Yeah, that's her highlight. She tries to kill Dimitri.
She can go above Ash. She can go above Edelgard because she actually got close to it.
She did. She's a soldier, but every time she appears, she's holding a sword.
This random ass Great Knight from the mountain volcano level.
I like his mustache.
I mean, you basically said what his entire personality.
He was there to do his duty. C rank, above Ash.
I know in Three Hopes, he survived Dimitri. Barely. Sometimes.
Why is Ingrid on top? Because Ingrid's the best character in Three Houses, obviously. That's why she's on top. With her own tier, right there, called God, next to Dedu.
I like how I like the top half of your tier list, but then the bottom half, I'm like, hold on, we could adjust some things.
See, but the thing is, you can't have it both ways. You can like the top half, which then means, like, the bottom half has to be the bottom half because the top half is the top.
I didn't say I like it to stay in place. I like what's there currently.
Yeah, but you can't just take the bottom half and shove it into the top half.
It's like an open beta, all right? Like, there's a set amount of people, but there can be more people.
They can't. No, you gotta have some that suck. And the more things that suck, the more special the things that are good feel good.
I'm letting you have the true ones that suck. But not Raphael. You know?
Raphael is where he belongs.
Below Anna?
Yeah? Yeah? Now that you challenge me on it, yeah.
Even Ignatz is better than this Anna. As a unit.
Happy goes up into the A rank, right near Constance.
I love Happy.
Happy's good.
What? I think Happy's overrated.
Happy belongs where she is. You shut the fuck up, Pichu.
You're wrong, Palisade. You are wrong.
I will take none of this Happy hatred.
The DLC girls are wonderful.
I think she's mid.
Well, she's gonna sigh. Then what are you gonna do?
Deal with more monsters. Thank goodness she made everything worse.
I'm guessing that this guy with the spiky hair is the famed Holst who never showed up in the Gam
Holst
main
is
game.
great. He's actually really cool.
Yeah, well,
that is Hilda's brother.
Sure seemed like a douche hose that never showed up in the main game, so down he goes.
But he is actually good.
I'll put him above the people who are really douche hoses, but below the guy with viper eyes.
Put him next to Raphael. That's my compromise.
Next up.
Ah, come on.
Daddy Dearest. Geralt. The guy who is not quite your Jagan, but could have been.
If Gerald was playable, I think he might be my favorite unit in this game.
Gerald seems like a solid dad figure. I like him.
Great. I want him
He's
as my
trying his
dad.
best.
I think Gerald goes into A rank. I like
He's
Gerald.
a dad to like multiple people if you think about it.
I just have to make sure he's not on the same tier as Leonie.
Why?
Because then
Come on.
she'll just chase him. I gotta keep the scent away.
You're covering up the scent with a lot of girls.
Yuritsa sure is a douche hose, alright. It's way more interesting when he's not Yuritsa. But he was in the game, so he goes above Holst. The fucking bandit from the first 2 levels.
Hey, you like this? Whole starts at a swords master.
So where does he go?
Eh?
Yo, Fire Emblem 7!
I mean, Costas is a good bandit. He doesn't instantly die.
Put him in God
Put him in
tier.
God tier.
He can't be God. He lost to
You
God
gotta
powers.
you have to have at least one meme on this list.
But the God
Come
tier
on.
is the meme. Because it's true, obviously.
He has his own battalion.
Look, my final compromise. Put him in God
you keep
tier.
using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
My final compromise. You put him up there, I'll stop asking for everyone else to go higher. All right?
Well, he's definitely better than do shows, and he's more memorable than everybody in D tier. I think realistically, I could put him around B.
All right, I'll compromise to compromise. Right behind Gerald.
Whoa.
Is he
No, he's close to
A
zero.
rank? I don't think he's A rank.
He has the same voice in Adair.
I think he's above Sylvain, though. There we go. I can be happy with that choice.
You know, it's not my compromise, but I'll take it.
Judith.
Today's word of the day is compromise.
Judith is great. I don't have any justification for that aside from the fact that she just looks pretty and has a ponytail and is also like a strong older woman. I like strong older women.
She's great.
She's
Put her in
the only
God tier.
NPC lord in the game.
She's what?
She's the only NPC lord.
Ooh.
I was like S tier.
That is way too
She's
much
pretty
booba
good.
for Marianne. I can't get on board with that picture. It's not cool. She's not S because you can't use her, and she doesn't really have much of an impact. But I can put her in A. Behind Gerald? That sounds good. Yeah, Judith should have been in Verdant Wind roster, like, usable. I was looking forward to that when I played Verdant Wind, and it wasn't there. Also, just, no. This is not... Wait, it's not caught on screen. That's too much booba for Marianne. No, disrespect. Don't do it.
That is too much. She would hide in the corner. A different corner from Bernie, because Bernie's also hiding in the corner.
I don't know who this guy is. Is this Sylvain's dad?
Yeah, probably.
Scroll down.
Well, he
Oh.
certainly was the guy that threw his brother out because he didn't have a crest. So, do shows it is. He also didn't appear in the game, so he goes like way down the list, but above those two. Okay, Monica? But Monica in a different outfit? Is this Monica from base game? She looks different.
Yeah, there's Monica from base game, and then Monica in Three Hopes.
They're both
'cause
wearing the same clothes.
She doesn't die.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the same portrait.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, it's just Three Hopes Monica. What the heck?
She becomes the enemy that kills your dad. I guess that means she has to be above Gerald, but I don't like her in A tier.
Then put her in D.
listen. Screw Kranya.
I agree. Put her above Cyril.
Yay!
What do we got left here? Oh, this is Lug. He looks depressed.
That's not Luke. That's Dimitri's uncle. The one that almost kills him and executes him at because of Boob Lady. Boob Villain.
Well, you can't just go be killing Dimitri. Douche, here it is. I don't know who the fuck this is, but he looks like he's some guy related to Claude from Three Hopes.
Oh, yeah, that guy's...
Oh, that's Shahid. That's...
Douche tier?
Yeah, no, he sucks. Because basically, he's the Prince of Elmira, and he's like, I want to take over the mainland. And he's the only one in all of Elmira that wants to do that. He forces the army to try to start a war. And then he dies. And then you take his sword.
Okay, now we have the purple hair character from the game that I didn't play.
Shez, the main character.
I know nothing about Shez, but visually appealing. Bright purple hair. Don't see that a whole lot on a pro tag. I like it. Worthy of a C rank, I think.
Great.
Let's
Actually,
say
the only good.
Middling. Below Kranya.
Shez is the main character of Three Hopes, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Shez is on the cover.
Mainly Pikachu.
Yuri!
He's like
slightly above Bernie.
Apparently Yuri's true name is based off a star.
Linhardt!
Linhardt, finally!
Just coming in at the very end for some reason.
I dig
I
it.
like him.
I really don't know where.
He's a lot better than you think he would be.
Maybe B? But like I don't want to put him in B because I'm gonna have to make another row.
Now that's a compromise.
So I can put him up above top of C. There we go. And
Why
I think
not
everybody
move
else is
down-
doubles. Animan, we've done. Yeah? Say your piece?
Hear me out. Let's move down Edelgard's uncle. He's a nerd.
Who's Edelgard's uncle?
Arundel. He's like at the bottom of B tier.
Right? We did that guy. We did Rodrigue. Did that guy. Viper Eyes. Interesting Dragon Rider. Thief. Douche. Cardinal. Anna.
Who's that
Tallis.
sickly old man right there next to Olds?
Balthazar. Booba. Casper Dad. Lauren's Dad. Linhardt Dad. Bernie Dad. Death Knight. Birdie Dad. Sword Girl. Gatekeeper. Great Knight. Happy. Holds. Emperor. Goes there
You look
temporarily.
so sickly.
Edelgard's data.
Oh. Yeah, he is old and decrepit. I see why Edelgard has done what he should do.
Put him above the Great Knight. Okay, then we got Geralt. We got Yuritsa. We got Judith. We got Axeman. We got Sylvain Dad. Monka. Dimitri Uncle. That guy. Shez 2. Yuri. Flan. Didu. Ingrid. And everybody else down here is somebody I've already moved down. That's it. That's all the doubles. There's your tier list.
Alright.
Gatekeeper brother from Crimson Flower. He's not on the list. What do you think?
Like I said, the top half, everyone there can stay. The bottom half, some people can move up. I gave it a solid 3.5 out of 5 stars.
You could have better opinions.
I don't think I could. No, I think this is the correct opinion.
At least you could say it in a nice way, Palisade.
Is there any individual character you'd like to make an argument for? Not Raphael. It has been litigated already.
Holst.
What about him? I haven't seen him. I know nothing. I can't pull him out. He is a noble. Didn't appear.
He's legitimately just like great. Besides being slightly overprotective of his sister, he's great. He's a sword master. He's really strong.
I haven't seen him. I can't judge him.
I'm telling you.
Every day he has to do Edelgard and Hilda's Paralog.
What?
Every day he has to stop the Almirans from invading. Every single day. No breaks. Except when he called you to do them. The 2 times.
I don't think they invade every single day.
You aren't there.
True.
Anyways, that's about all I got for Holst.
Complain about
Good
mine
voice.
in general.
Can Ignars's go at least to the top of D? Or around the top of D?
No.
He and Raphael have to be next to each other. They're a package deal.
Sigh.
Ignatz should be honored that he's not at the bottom of the list.
He's great. Let him art.
He can art at the bottom.
Let him art at the top so he can have a better view.
There's plenty of space at the bottom. That's where the true emotional slums of society happen. That's where the raw reality goes down.
But he likes landscapes. Not sadness.
Why can't he have both? He likes.
Alright, grab a duplicate Ignatz and put him at the top and the bottom.
Okay, there's some of that. People are sharing butt photos. Would probably have adjustments if I cared more. Yeah, you have different characters. You have all the adult characters, I see. Yeah, you're wrong. Some of them are alright. Actually, it's largely alright. Just 2 of the people on your S tier don't belong there. That's all. There's
I
more,
would say
but
1.
see, I'm actually pretty stunned that this ended up as roughly balanced as it did. My S, A, and B all have about 1 line. And C, D, E all have about 1.5. There's no, like, clear heavy lean aside from its wider list at the bottom. You know?
I mean, there's just a lot of.
What do you mean
characters
heavy
there.
lean?
I mean, like, it's not like, oh, I have like 3 people in S rank and then like 15 in A and then 5 in B. You know?
I see.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good about all these choices.
I did not take Karel for an Edelgard fan.
I don't know. Are we done now? That's 4.5 hours.
I guess so.
Feels like a good time to be done. If I can get some of the day to just relax, clean my room.
I guess I could ask your opinion on the best character, Duke Garrett.
Huh?
He's a character from the Constance Paralog. He can fight off like 3 beasts mechanically alone for being a generic mage with a fire spell.
Sounds
quite
boring.
impressive.
Sounds boring. I don't
Oh,
like
but
it.
when what's her name? When Jade fights 3 dragons by herself with an axe, then it's cool.
Yeah. She has an axe. Also, the dragons have more. Well, Jade's an armor knight. All right, she's not supposed to be able to do that. Mages have big damage, you just know that. Armors usually don't, so when Jade does it, it's incredible.